on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Henderson. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Trying to throw for it with May. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy from his own end zone. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again here from the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender right to the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From his end zone, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This is Jones. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he crosses his sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Gillette after this. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They will go. It's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
2nd down carry for Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
McCarthy to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Now you call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got it near the 8. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Rolling out to his left. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Where was that?
From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Borregales on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Mason will try this one up the gut. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
And the QB keeps it on a sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. And you know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But at its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They are going for it. McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To throw. Here's May. That's taken in by Henry. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Crazy. Diddy, what's up?
3rd and long for him here. Flush out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Borregales connects, and that grows their lead to 12.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 13 yards.
19, go.
And the Vikings.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings trim the deficit down to 5.
Vikings 19. Will Reichert to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded by Henderson. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
5. Your front.
They go play action. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
It's a 10-yard
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And 20 at the 21-yard line.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Crazy. Here goes front.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. They did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18 Cardinal. Check up.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Vikings facing a 5-point deficit. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Here he is to throw. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Mason. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Throwing now. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings jump in front late. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
The Vikings will line up for the 2.
Setting up to pass. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Fielded by Henderson. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
5. Here goes front.
Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Hey, what's up? Hey, five.
He'll look to throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
27.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
19 seconds.
McCarthy throwing here. On the move, headed right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. That's the
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
To throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patriots make the play that should win them this game. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
This looks like a run drawn up for May. So this is a win for the Patriots. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.